If you could, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you could turn around and tell your,
Younger self.
yeah, your 14-year-old self, or your 13-year-old, before it all went wrong,
Yep.
what advice, would you give yourself?
Um, well, one thing I always share when I share like my own personal story is like I grew up in a broken home. My father was an alcoholic and an addict, and so he was physically abusive to my mother. And he was gone. He was in and out of my life until I was 10, and then I never saw him again. So I felt like something was wrong with me. Like something must be wrong with me because here's this man that's supposed to love, protect, and provide, and he's doing all the opposite. Like, how's a girl supposed to know what love looks like on a man if the first one who's supposed to show it to her doesn't show it to her the right way?
You don't understand
alcoholism.
Yes.
And so I realized as I got sober that my father had his own issues growing up as to why he was the way that he was, and his actions may have impacted me and influenced me into being the way that I became when I started doing drugs and alcohol, but I was ultimately responsible for my own healing. If I could go back and talk to my 13-year-old self, I would tell myself that not to sound cliche, but that there wasn't nothing wrong with me, and that it was okay to talk about the things that were going on inside of me. It was okay to express my feelings, and one good thing, that came out of it, not one good, there's a lot of good things, but I've had the same therapist since I was 12, and I'm 46.
Really?
And so he was my childhood psychologist, and my mom sent us to him because of what we were seeing going on in the home. But like, my brother never went, my sister never went, and I always went for some reason. And he says to me, I knew you were different at 12 years old. But I would say to my 13-year-old self, I didn't divulge everything to him at that age, though. I was still very cautious and had a lot of walls up.
Yeah, of course.
But I would tell my younger self that that there was nothing wrong with me, and that I was worthy, and that I had a lot to offer this world, and that it's okay to talk about the things that are going on inside of you, and it's okay to learn and incorporate healthy coping skills in your life in order to manage those feelings that you're dealing with.